Hello, my name is Joshua Brown from the interview training company howtobecome.com, and in this presentation I will teach you how to pass your OVO Energy interview. So if you have an interview coming up for any role at OVO, then please make sure you watch this video from start to finish, because I'm going to help you to stand out and succeed. To achieve that goal, this is what I'll cover. I'll start off by giving you a list of OVO Energy interview questions that I strongly recommend you prepare for. I'll then provide you with example high-scoring answers to those questions to help you to succeed. Plus, I'll also make sure to give you some essential tips for passing your OVO Energy interview before finally telling you how you can instantly download these slides plus 50 great answers to OVO Energy interview questions in a PDF guide. And just very quickly, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I want to help you to pass your interview by giving you brilliant answers to the toughest OVO Energy interview questions, and I can only do that if you are subscribed. And please don't forget to hit that like button, because this tells me you find these tutorials useful. Okay, let's take a look at that first OVO Energy interview question, which is, why do you want to work for OVO Energy? Now, this interview question is a tough one. It's designed to weed out those who are applying en masse to all energy companies. The hiring managers instead want to find those that truly respect and have a desire to work for OVO. You must demonstrate your passion for their organisation, show you understand their brand and their reputation, and also that you have a commitment to wanting to work for OVO for the long term. That's really important, because they don't want to spend time, money and resources to hire and train you up for you to only decide the role's not for you and for you to leave in 1 or 2 months' time. Okay, let's take a look at a brilliant top scoring answer to help you. Why do you want to work for OVO Energy? I want to work for OVO Energy for 3 reasons. Firstly, I see working at your organisation as a natural progression in my career development. I have built up extensive experience over the years in areas such as technical ability, problem solving, critical thinking skills, teamwork and relationship building, and I feel I am now ready to work at the company that I've long respected and admired. Secondly, I want to work at OVO Energy because this is a place that is constantly innovating and changing to make sure it meets the needs of its customers and users. The only way a company such as OVO Energy can maintain its success is to be at the cutting edge of technology, and I find that appealing because I will get to collaborate on high intensity projects that will push me even further. Finally, I want to work for OVO Energy because I am passionate about working alongside talented people who are hungry to drive forward the company they are working for. We spend a lot of time at work, and I want that time to be put to good use. People I have spoken to who work for OVO Energy have told me nothing but positive things about the culture, the values and the strong work ethic everybody applies in their daily duties. Okay, let's move on to the next OVO interview question, which is, tell me about yourself. Now, this is likely to be the very first interview question you get asked, and it may be phrased as introduce yourself. It is a great opportunity to get your interview off to a flying start and impress the hiring manager. You can be the standout candidate by focusing your answer on the skills and qualities you have. Don't talk about your home life or your personal life unless it's relevant to the job role itself. Instead, focus on your experience and passion for working in the role and how you're going to add value to OVO. A great way to do all of that is to make sure you study the job description and focus on telling them how your skills are a perfect match to those that they desire. For example, if on the job description they state they're seeking someone who is analytical with great customer service and great communication abilities, then be sure to use those exact terms throughout your OVO interview. So here's a brilliant top scoring answer to help you. Tell me about yourself. Thank you for inviting me to be interviewed for this position today. As soon as I saw this position advertised, I knew the skills I have were a great match for the job description, and I was drawn to OVO because I'm fascinated by how renewable energy has the potential to change the world. I believe that my experience in a variety of customer service related roles will help me excel in this position and consistently uphold the high standards of customer satisfaction that OVO customers demand. Since the customer is the lifeblood of the business, every team member must strive to deliver excellent service. I am a high achiever. In my last position, I was praised by my supervisor for setting a good example for others to follow, and how I helped train new members of staff when they join the company whilst always staying on top of my tasks and goals. I'm especially enthusiastic about OVO's dedication to clean energy and their innovative strategy for shaking up the conventional energy industry. I completely agree with the company's emphasis on technology, customer centricity and sustainability. I am eager to contribute my knowledge and expertise to OVO's ongoing efforts to offer customers cost-effective, environmentally friendly energy options. I'm thrilled to have the chance to work with OVO and be part of the innovative team that is changing the energy landscape. My experience and skills, along with my enthusiasm for renewable energy, make me a valuable asset to OVO's ongoing success and growth. Wow, what a powerful way to kickstart your interview and be that standout candidate. Remember, by giving a confident answer like this to this opening interview question, not only will you impress the hiring manager, but you'll also gain confidence in the rest of your answers to come. Now, don't go anywhere as I still have more interview questions and answers to give you, but when you're ready, click that link in the top right hand corner if you want to. It'll take you through to my website, howtobecome.com, where you can download my 50 OVO Energy interview questions and answers for all job roles to give you the edge in your interview, including the ones that we're covering right now. Okay, here's the next OVO Energy interview question for you. What are your strengths? Again, look at the job description and match your strengths with the qualities that they are seeking. For example, if your role is customer focused, then you could say one of your strengths is your ability to communicate well with customers and deliver exceptional service. Can you think of any qualities your previous manager has commended you on? If so, say that in your answer. So let's take a look at a great top scoring answer to help you. What are your strengths? I have 5 key strengths that will enable me to excel in this role. Firstly, in my previous role, my manager praised me for my ability to work hard to complete tasks even when under pressure. Another strength of mine is my loyal attitude and approach to work, which means I will never let you down. Thirdly, my ability to work alone, unsupervised, and as part of a team means I have a flexible approach to work. I'm also commercially aware and someone who can adapt to change. I realise that change is essential if a business is to grow. Finally, I'm a strong customer service focused employee who can provide exceptional service. I can be relied upon to perform to a high standard in this role and will ensure all customers and stakeholders receive the same excellent service. Okay, the next OVO interview question is a really tricky one. How would you deal with a difficult or frustrated customer? What would you consider when dealing with them and why? Now, dealing with difficult customers is a reality that many employees face. The hiring manager at OVO will want to know that you will remain calm and professional and represent their company in a positive light at all times. It is therefore essential to demonstrate that you will not be reactive or respond negatively. Instead, show that you have good customer service and communication skills and that you are aware that you're representing the company and you can follow their policies. So here is a great top scoring answer to help you. How would you deal with a difficult or frustrated customer? What would you consider when dealing with them and why? Working at OVO requires excellent customer service, and I understand that to deliver outstanding service, there will be times where I will have to resolve complaints positively. When dealing with frustrated customers, I'm always conscious to remain calm. I'm aware that being frustrated or having an unprofessional manner back will reflect negatively on the brand as well as escalate the situation further. Instead, I'd listen carefully to the customer's concerns so I could fix the problem and find a solution. I'd smile and retain a bright and pleasant demeanour, since I feel this would help to ease whatever concerns the customer may be having. If a customer approached me and they were unsatisfied with a product or service, I would politely ask what they disliked about it and what could be done to resolve the issue for them. I'd pay great attention to the customer throughout and display strong listening skills such as nodding to show that I understand, and I would express empathy if needed. I'd start to work on addressing the issue as soon as possible and inform them that I'd assumed responsibility for the situation and that I would make sure it was rectified. I would always follow my training, the company's refund, exchange and other policies when dealing with a customer complaint, and I believe that I would love this since I find it rewarding to resolve difficulties and turn complaints into positive outcomes. Throughout my time dealing with this situation, if there was anything I wasn't sure about, I would approach my supervisor or line manager for clarification. Okay, the next OVO interview question is, where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? Now, the hiring manager is asking you this question for two reasons. Number one, they want to know that you want to work for their organisation for the long term. Just like I mentioned earlier, they don't want to have to train you up for you to only leave, and they then need to dedicate time, money and resources to hire and train someone new up in the role. So make sure you say you want to stick around for the long term. And number two, they also want to know that you are ambitious, you have a vision for your professional development, and in turn, you will add value to their organisation. So let's take a look at a great example answer to help you. Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? In 5 years, I see myself progressing within the company to the point where not only am I well respected in the role by my peers, but I've also taken on further responsibilities and developed professionally. I believe that in 5 years, I will have proved myself as an invaluable member of the team. I intend to accomplish this by advancing my knowledge and skills, taking on new challenges and opportunities, and cultivating close bonds with my co-workers and clients. In addition, I would also take great pleasure in assisting in the training and development of newer colleagues who join the company. I am dedicated to the company's mission and core principles, and I hope to contribute to its success in the long run. Now, in preparation for your OVO Energy interview, I also recommend you prepare answers to the following questions. Why have you applied for this role? Describe a time when you've gone above and beyond for a customer. What experience do you have which is relevant to this role? What do you know about OVO Energy? Is this job a stopgap for you? Tell me about a time when you worked as part of a team. Why should we hire you? Describe a time when you had to make a sudden change. Tell me about a time when you had to overcome a challenging problem. What is your biggest weakness? How would you deal with a difficult stakeholder? What are your salary expectations? How can you fit into our culture and values? So the next thing to do, if you want to get the full list of 50 OVO Energy interview questions, and if you want to accelerate your learning even further and pass your interview at the first attempt, is to please click that link right now in the top right hand corner of the video for two reasons. The first reason is that it will take you through to my website, howtobecome.com, where you can get all of these slides that we just covered, plus a total of 50 brilliant answers to OVO Energy interview questions. And secondly, the next reason is I've given you 3 smart questions to ask at the end of your OVO Energy interview on that page. It is a brilliant resource, guaranteed to help you prepare effectively for your interview and also, more importantly, put you ahead of the competition. Make sure you check out that link. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe, as I'm on a mission to help as many people as possible pass their job interviews, and I can only do that if you are subscribed. Please also hit that like button, because that encourages me to make more videos just like this one. And if you have any questions regarding any specific job role, please do let me know the name of the role in the comments section below so I can get back to you with even more interview tips and advice. Oh, and finally, please don't forget to connect with me on LinkedIn. I've put my LinkedIn link in the description below. It's always great to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the best for your interview. Have a brilliant day.